9. So look, man, we got some special guests in the building this evening.
It's Well-Connected Wednesdays, ain't it?
Hey.
So we're going to do some well-connected type stuff.
Absolutely. And we got a rocket ship sitting over here. You know what I'm saying?
2 seats.
2 seats. It's a 2-seater this time.
Ain't too many duos, man. Ain't too many duos nowadays. Cats can't rock together. You know what I'm saying? They collaborate.
Yeah.
But they ain't duos, though.
They ain't duos, man.
Well,
look, man, we got the duo, man, in the building tonight, man, from North Carolina, man, Jae Mansa, man.
What's going on? What's going on?
What's good, fam?
Hey, man, to top this shit off, man, we 41 on the Billboard, hip-hop and R&B, you understand me? Number 4 on iTunes, you dig?
Yeah, we seen that,
and
man.
For the followers out there, make sure y'all follow us at official Jae Mansa. That's official JaeMansa, Roc Nation in the building.
That's what it do, man.
Hold
so
on,
look,
let me
man.
point something out, St. James.
Go ahead, man.
Now, usually we wait to the end to do that. But my man's about that big. He goes straight to the bay, man. This how y'all, we on the charts. Get at us.
That's what it do. So
hey, when you hungry, you want to go.
You got to make yourself be known out here, you feel me?
You already know, man. Introduce yourself to the people, man. Introduce yourself to the world.
Hey, man, I'm B, one half of Jae Mansa, man.
Hey, what's up? I'm Jay, the other half. Let's get it.
That's what it do, man. So, look, coming from North Carolina, you know what I'm saying? North Carolina popping right now. Y'all popping right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of dope artists coming out. The Baby.
Got the Baby dropping. You know what I'm saying? Got J. Cole, of course.
Drop a dude in the club, though.
Yeah. Hey, look, we posted that on our Instagram, and it went crazy.
I got my mix with my ready to slap me. I'm going viral.
Going viral on them out here. So, what part of North Carolina y'all from, man?
Running Rapids, North Carolina, Halifax County, a little small town, you know what I'm saying? But well in the hood, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, coming out of there, man, you know what I mean? Like, you know, obviously, you had to, you know, stand out. You know what I'm saying? Coming from a smaller place, you got to really stand out. And even coming from North Carolina, you got to really stand out.
Stand out to break out.
To break out. You know what I mean? Talk a little bit about, you know, some of the things that y'all been doing, man, to help y'all stand out, man.
I mean, basically, we had to get up out of North Carolina, you know what I'm saying? We relocated to Atlanta.
Yeah.
For the music scene, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Down there, it's so small, and everybody is like crabs in a bucket. Everybody pull everybody down. Don't nobody want to see you do better than them, you know what I'm saying? So when you start doing better than them, you start seeing hatred, you know what I'm saying? So we had to get up out of there.
Yeah, that's what it do, man. That's kind of crazy, because, you know, even in a city like this, it's, you know, people will say the exact same thing. You know what I'm saying?
It's
so
everywhere.
It tells me that it's everywhere. You know what I mean? Like,
but y'all way bigger than us. We probably like about 400-500 people max.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that. You know what I mean? So
it's so small. We be like, yo, we going to Lake Gaston. I can step in the backyard and be in Gaston.
Right.
So it ain't a town. It's a neighborhood.
Yeah.
You know, a couple blocks. You know, 400 people.
Yeah, that's 42nd to 38th Street.
Boy.
So y'all got this joint, man. Fate, man.
Yeah, it's our new track we just dropped, man. Fate, yeah.
Talk about that joint, man.
Yeah, man. This is pretty much for anybody that's controlling their own destiny, you feel me? We here today. Don't let nobody else tell you what you can and cannot do, you feel me? So that's just pretty much like the record came about just us vibing in the studio, you know, me and my producer SL, and it was just pretty much like I just said, don't let nobody tell you what you can and cannot do. I mean, it just came natural to us, like, and then like it was between us, like, cause you could tell how the hook, they sound kind of like it, and not too far south, you feel what I'm saying, but we still rapping on the so we just like stuck like in between like the generations. So that's just how we felt on that song, Fate. Yeah. We wanted to play in the club, and it sounded good in the club. We heard it a couple times, you know what I'm saying, but and we still wanted to keep our stay true to ourselves with the lyrics on the verses.
Now, you know, also think about this, man. Like, there's been a lot of great duos. You know what I mean? 8-Ball, MJG, Outkast. You know what I mean? Like, how did y'all build that chemistry? You know what I'm saying? To really, you know, gel as a duo and continuously put out good music, because we was listening to some other joints too, man.
New York.
You know what I mean? We was listening to some other joints, checking y'all out, and, you know, some of the other ones I like, you know, Harder Than Fate. So, you know, it seems like y'all got a good chemistry. You know what I mean? Like, how do how did y'all build that and kind of, you know, how does that work?
I mean, this is my first cousin, you know, so like I grew up with him all my life. So chemistry of getting together, like getting along, that came from years of knowing each other, you know what I'm saying? So, but I was rapping first, as you see the New York track was by myself. And he came down to Atlanta because I was already down there for a couple months. I was already in the studio, like I said. He got in there with me. We made some like just demo tracks playing around, and it sounded better than me being by myself. And my pops and my manager, all that, he told me, he said it'd be better if y'all was a group. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we hear.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
two heads always better than one, man.
Come on. So check this out. Let me ask you a question. Kudos on that. Let me ask you a question. So, fate. You know, you guys are living proof of that because small places, they don't get a chance to get on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everybody overlook you. You know, we Indianapolis. You know what I'm saying? I ain't like checking for Naptown. You know what I'm saying? But Indiana as a whole, but greatest of all time from Indiana. You know what I'm saying? Babyface right here in Indianapolis. You know, and a few other cats or whatever. So definitely, I can relate to the faith thing and shit, you know what I'm saying? So how do y'all feel about that coming from a small place or whatever? You say, can't nobody stop you, tell you what you can and you can't do.
I mean, like, I faced adversity, like, when I was young, you know what I'm saying? Like, I overcame a lot of stuff. Like, I was fat when I was young, you feel me? And and I lost all my weight. So that was, like, one of the first things in my life I ever accomplished. Like, so being with this, like, there's nothing. Like, this ain't nothing. Pretty much, like,
some real stuff, man. I'm struggling with diabetes and weight right now. Hey, I need to holler at you, man. What'd you do, man? Trying to knock a few of these off, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
And for me, it basically explaining in a verse, you know what I'm saying? Shooting ball wasn't working out. On the square had me boxed out, same clothes I was rocking out. I went from sports, drugs, to entertainment, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And with that being said, like, I always had in my mind, like, I want to get out, do better. I always had, like, even to this day, I still got this thought in my mind, I'm going to be 100 million strong, you know what I'm saying? Right. And when I get to that point, it's going to be more. So that's my short-term goal. My short-term goal is a long-term goal, but you know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it.
Right. And that's dope, man. You know what I mean? Like
100 of them.
100 of them.
100 tickets.
And you still because the reason I say that is because I see the movement. Like we was talking about it earlier. You know, it takes a certain person to be patient to build through levels of the game. You know what I mean? So I see y'all's mixed show numbers, and I see y'all's, you know what I mean, Billboard, you know what I mean? And I see y'all, you know, moving around on promo tour. You know what I mean? These are the steps that you got to go through. This the process.
You got to pay your dues first.
Yeah, it's the process. So, you know, I see y'all being humble and staying patient through the process and moving through. You know what I mean? That catches.
I mean, we started it from the ground up, man. We done been through so much with this. It's like that I said the Billboard jump, that don't excite us because, like, you know what I'm saying? We work so hard, so it's like, okay, we accomplished something. Yeah. Then, like, the Roc Nation deal, you know what I'm saying? Then
Rock!
Like, yeah, shout out to the boys, you did.
Shout out to the boys.
Yeah, man, it's been a long journey, and we still grinding. Like, some people might say we in there already, but I feel like we still taking baby steps. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get through the door.
Yeah,
you gotta have a level of humbleness.
Yeah, especially for independent artists too. You know, it's harder that way.
Hey,
let's talk about it real quick. You know what I mean? Real quick. Address the independent artists. I'm sure y'all come across a lot of people, you know what I mean, or your homies or, you know, people that rap that want to get on and they see y'all moving. Like, what would you tell your mans? You know what I mean? Like, he trying to get on.
It ain't no easy road. You got to have a bag behind you. You know what I'm saying?
Hard work, dedication.
You going to go through 1 million niggas. And I mean niggas.
No.
Niggas, yeah. Not black people, but niggas that just want, like, okay, man, pay me $30 grand, I can get this done. You pay him the $30 grand, it ain't happening. Yeah. You just see a little speck of it, so like you go through a lot of stuff, man.
Smoke and mirrors, man. Yeah. Smoke and mirrors. There's plenty of that. Hey man, what I told you yesterday. So, you know, cats be like, I made it. You ain't made it, you made a move.
Yeah.
That's what you made a move. You ain't made it, you made a move. And I like my man said, we're on the charts, man, but you know.
Got moves to make.
It's just a move.
That fade away like in a week.
Come on, man. Me and my bro were just talking about, you know, you got to work. You know what I'm saying? Constantly grinding, constantly grinding.
Like I said, we number 41 on the chart. You know what I'm saying? But trying to get number 1.
Come on, man.
Be happy about 41.
Hey, man, and when y'all, look, we going to put this record in because we listen to the record. You know, we messing, we vibe to it. You know what I mean? We rocking with it. So we, you know, we going to put it in. You know, when the joint do go number 1, man, we need another plaque on the wall, man. Where half at, man? We need some more plaques, man.
Yeah.
One ain't enough, B.
I know y'all got the address because y'all made it here, so you know what I'm saying. It's a non-issue. You know what I'm saying. You got the address.
Hold on, the Uber dude dropped us off on the next street in front of our house.
Yeah, we gonna have to holler at Uber.
We gonna have to make sure he don't pull up on his porch.
Nah, we gonna get you together. We gonna make sure we get that address to you because we definitely need a plaque. We got plenty of wall out there for plaques or whatever. So. We're going to do our part. Y'all keep doing y'all part.
They want to get lonely out there, man. You know what I'm saying? We need
Come on, man.
We need another one.
Shouts out to Lil George.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But anyhow, so couple other things, man, like, you know, what's next for y'all, man? What's in the future?
We got a new single probably going to drop in between this. Thinking about dropping another tape in May. We're gonna be at South by Southwest.
Okay.
Yeah. As far as that, you know, just keep grinding and working. I really can't see that too far, you know what I mean? Yeah. As far as the tape and the new single that's gonna drop.
Where y'all performing at South by Southwest?
So what stages?
Oh, we don't got all that detail yet.
Okay.
I know y'all on another DJ stage. I know y'all on that stage.
I hope so. I hope we on any stage. Yeah. For real. Any stage, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This gonna be our 3rd year going, so it ain't nothing new for us. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see y'all down there, man. You know, we'll be down there, so, you know.
For sure.
Real tough.
You know how it go. What's you know what I mean? You want to add something to that, man? What's next, man?
Basically, man, like we got fans. When we going live, they would like shoot videos to the songs off the EP.
Yeah.
So we probably shoot videos to the song off the EP, make the fans happy. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like he said, keep working. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Really can't see. This year we're gonna have our own tour this year. I'm gonna speak it into existence. We're gonna have our own tour this year. We're gonna start our own tour this year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Get people to open up for us. So I'm gonna speak that into existence.
Let me ask you this too, real quick, cause like I'm looking at the growth. Like, what was y'all's initial like buzz? You know what I'm saying? When did it go from like, okay, we rapping, doing our thing, to like, okay,
they paying attention to us.
I think.
Let me ask you that question, because, you know, a lot of times people end up with 80,000 on Instagram, and they like, you know what I'm saying, you can't see the buzz, you know what I'm saying? But you can see the buzz when it's moving, you know what I mean? So I'm just asking that question. I just kind of wanted to dig into that before we take out of here.
I think we start progressing after living better now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then after that, we drop what? I Swear.
No, Greatness.
Yeah, Greatness.
Yeah.
That was like a hip hop song too.
Yeah.
Like a tough record. Then we dropped I Swear. That's when it's really started going crazy because
seen that.
Davis, Shiggy.
Fat Boy SSE was in the video.
And Fat Boy was in the video, and my homeboy Chico was in the building too.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy Chico. He got 5 minutes of fame.
Yeah.
So this was all in Atlanta. Y'all had been left North Carolina by this time.
Yeah, we left North Carolina in what, 2014, 15?
Yeah. 2015. Yeah, I was there when I turned 21. So yeah, 15.
Yeah. And so Atlanta's been the base or whatever. All those videos we've seen, y'all shot those
even to the New York, all of them.
in the A.
No, it wasn't in the A. We shot them in New York, Cali, Atlanta. Yeah, New York, Cali, and Atlanta.
Moving around.
Living better now. Yeah, that was in Cali. Yeah.
Okay. Come on, man.
That's what it do, man.
It works serious, man.
Hey, man, look, like I said, man, they own all the blogs. They own all, you know, they in the places. Yeah, they in the places that I went and looked. You know what I'm saying?
On.
When bro send me something, you know what I'm saying? I take my time. I go search.
Let's see what's really real.
Yeah,
what's really going on.
I want to see who I'm talking to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want to, you know what I mean? Like, because, you know, the thing about it is we having a conversation. It's a conversation, you know, it's an interview, but our thing is, you know, it's a player conversation. So
come on,
I want to, you know what I mean, let you know I done my homework. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for the people that don't know the meaning of Jae Mansa,
yeah.
Basically it stands for Young Kings.
Yeah.
And we got Jae Mansa from King Matamusa.
I was going to ask you about that. I did, yeah.
African
Mansa
King,
Musa.
Timbuktu, Mala Empire, know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He accumulated his wealth from gold and salt, one of the largest gold and salt producers in the world.
Yeah.
Richest man of all time.
Let me tell you something that I learned just recently, because you know, from time to time I see something on like Mansa Musa, and I just go read up just to refresh. But it was Mansa Musa, and his last name was like Azir or something like that. Mansa means emperor.
Mm-hmm.
Mansa means
king. Yeah, it means emperor, it means king. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's another part of your lingo for you young kings out there, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You call yourself Mansa. You know what I'm saying?
Like I was saying, he founded the first university in the Timbuktu. You know what I'm saying? He built a unique mosque.
Bit over 90-something mosques a week they were building.
He built roads and cities.
Yeah.
Caused inflation in major
Yeah.